Hello, and thanks for joining us today. I'm Seung, a product manager, and I'm joined by Vivek Radhakrishnan, a technical program manager, and we're here to share some exciting updates and opportunities across Android for cars. Google has been investing in automotive for over a decade. The industry has changed rapidly during that time, but we've continuously evolved our automotive offerings to adapt to the demand of car manufacturers, users, and developers like you. And all of that work and partnership ladders up to our vision to create safe and seamless experiences for cars. The car is an important surface because people spend a lot of time in it. In the US, people spend over an hour a day on the road commuting or on road trips. And with the rise in electrification, people spend over 40 minutes when they stop to charge. It's therefore easy to see the car is not only a place where people drive, but also where they spend time while parked. With so much time spent, the experience inside the car is becoming more important. We're seeing larger screens in more places, including the front and back seats, and those seats are surrounded by amazing sound systems. Car cabins of the future are full of opportunities for app developers to create experiences for both drivers and passengers. And we're excited to share more about the new innovation, resources, and tools we're developing to help you meet the opportunity. And now, I'm going to talk about the momentum we're seeing across Android for cars and our other automotive offerings. Android Auto is the projected experience that brings the best of Android phones to the car. With over 200 million cars on the road today and 98% of all new vehicles sold supporting Android Auto, we're continuing to bring new innovations. For instance, AI message summaries and smarter EV routing to make every drive with Android Auto even more helpful. Over the last year, we've seen the ecosystem of apps available across these experiences grow significantly. And with your help, we expect to see this trend continue. Amongst all those new apps, we're thrilled to announce that Uber just recently launched their driver app for Android Auto. This lets drivers and couriers accept rides and deliveries and get turn-by-turn directions on the comfort of a bigger screen. This was optimized for a really great in-car experience, and Uber used the car app library to develop it, as thousands of apps have done. Switching gears from Android Auto, we are seeing tremendous growth of Android Automotive OS. Many of these cars come with Google built-in, which integrates helpful Google apps and services, in addition to bringing the Android developer ecosystem through the Google Play Store. New brands like Acura, Infiniti, Lincoln, Mitsubishi, and several more are launching car models with Google built-in this year. Just like the adoption across brands, we've seen incredible growth in the number of apps available on cars with Google built-in. One of the top requested app categories from users is entertainment. So we're happy to share that any developer can bring their video apps to cars with Google built-in. We're also really excited to announce Max and Peacock TV are bringing their streaming apps to cars with Google built-in. In addition to video, users have been enjoying many gaming apps available today and are hungry for more. Soon, Angry Birds will be rolling out to cars with Google built-in as well. Another high-demand category is browsing. Browsers can provide continuity in app experiences, allowing developers to link out to other websites or help centers. In Chrome browser, for instance, developers can use Chrome custom tabs to power apps and improve time to market. Now, I'm going to highlight a few of the other capabilities we're investing in to provide choice to the automotive industry. We're pleased to share that Google Cast is coming to cars, starting with Rivian, and more to follow. This allows people to cast video content from an Android or iOS phone or tablet directly to the car display. If you don't already offer casting in your app, this is a simple way for your content to reach new audiences in the car. Another new offering includes Gemini model capabilities for Places API that enables developers to provide AI-powered generative summaries. These summaries can highlight the most helpful information about restaurants, such as popular dishes, flavors, value, and service quality. This makes it easier for drivers to make quick decisions on the road about where they want to eat, without taking their attention away from driving. To learn more, check out the link in the description for another technical session about building 3D maps and using Gemini. Now, I'm going to hand it over to Vivek to talk about new developer opportunities across Android for cars.
Thanks, Seung. The flexibility of the Android platform allows developers to create experiences that help both drivers and passengers on the road. To make it easier for developers like you to bring high-quality experiences to the car, we have developed a host of tools, resources, and app guidelines. Many app categories are already supported in the car today, with some new categories like video, browsers, games, weather, and communications that are in different stages of development across Android Auto and cars with Google built in. Here's a quick glance at all the categories and their current status so you have an idea where your app fits and whether the app category is open for all or in beta or coming soon. For categories that are in beta or coming soon, we really hope you'll take advantage of the opportunity to participate in an early access program by signing up using the QR code on the screen. As in-cabin technology evolves, we foresee a tremendous opportunity for developers to build magical app experiences across different screens in the car cabin. So, we want to empower developers to do just that. That's why we are introducing new car app quality tiers. If you already have optimized your app for large screens, these may sound familiar to you. The car app quality tiers provide app developers a set of guidelines that help you build a car differentiated, car optimized, or car ready experience. I'll explain these further so you can see where your app fits. Let's start with the car differentiated tier. This tier represents the best of what's possible in cars with apps that are specifically built to work across a variety of hardware in cars today. Apps in this tier provide the best user experience designed for the different screens within the car cabin, like the center console, instrument cluster, and additional screens like panoramic displays that we see in many premium vehicles in the market these days. Apps in this tier will have an auto-specific build that implements advanced capabilities, including the ability to adapt their experience across driving and parked modes. An example of a car differentiated feature is a new capability for video apps to offer audio-only experiences while driving. Imagine watching a live soccer match while parked and then continuing to listen to its live commentary while driving. This opens up a unique way for drivers to safely consume content from their favorite streaming apps, both when parked or while driving in the car, making it a differentiated experience. Another example of a differentiated experience is for navigation apps. We previously launched support for rendering maps and navigation information in the car instrument cluster, and are now excited to announce that Waze and Kakao Mobility are working on this integration, and we expect more apps to follow suit. If you also have a navigation app, you can use the car app library to implement instrument cluster integration. This integration ensures the app navigation experience is always available to the driver with your app, while the center stack display may be used by a front seat passenger or occupied by another application. The next tier is the car optimized tier. Most apps available in cars today would fall into this category. They will have done some car-specific engineering, including drive-optimized and non-drive optimized experiences depending on the app's category. And they will have a specific build for Android Automotive OS that is optimized for the center stack display for the driver. For apps looking to hit the car optimized tier, we are now offering Car API 7 for both Android Auto and cars with Google built-in, which helps developers in a variety of ways. This new API offers more map templates features along with the ability to more deeply integrate with Google Assistant for advanced driving actions like reporting along routes. In addition, we are giving all of our car app library templates a fresh new look, which makes your app look even better than ever. You will also be able to design and iterate quickly with editable templates directly integrated to your design workflow. And finally, let's talk about the car ready tier. This is an exciting opportunity that we believe will help accelerate the introduction of more apps in cars. Following Google's deep collaboration with car manufacturers, we are thrilled to announce the Car Ready Mobile Apps program. As part of the Car Ready Mobile Apps program, Google will be proactively reviewing mobile apps that are already adaptive and large screen ready. For apps that qualify, we will automatically opt in the mobile release for distribution through the Google Play Store for cars with Google built-in. And this requires no new development or new releases to be created by developers to get into cars. This makes it possible for us to delight users by bringing even more premium entertainment from streaming programming providers like AMC Plus to the Play Store quickly. We will also extend this to Android Auto in future as well. If you're interested in getting your mobile app ready for this tier, you might want to watch the recording on a technical session titled Building Adaptive Android Apps that should be available shortly. Car-ready mobile apps will run in a compatibility container that helps ensure the app's user journeys can be completed, as well as provide a safe rendering experience on cars with non-standard screen shapes and sizes. As a developer, bringing your app through the Car Ready Mobile Apps program will help you reach a growing audience of millions of cars for just being a great large-screen Android app. We will work with car OEMs to add more compatibility over time and automatically opt in more car-ready mobile apps along the way. So stay tuned for more updates on this program. This program is rolling out over the coming months, but if your app is already adaptive for large screens and it falls into the video, browser, or games category, you can request an audit to participate in this program. Just scan the QR code on the screen and complete the form, or use the link in the description. We will proactively audit the top apps in these categories, but want to encourage all developers to participate. You can find guidance on what to look out for at developers.google.com. Now that we've covered the new car app quality tiers, I would love to tell you more about the new tools for testing that can help. Regardless of the tier your app might fall into, these new testing tools can help all developers. First, we have a new emulator for panoramic displays, so developers can visualize and test for the new capabilities we are bringing to support the latest in-cabin experience. With the growing size and number of screens in the car, making sure apps can adapt to a variety of displays can be tricky. Our hope is that by providing this emulator, we simplify and minimize the work needed from you while providing a great experience in cars with these screen configurations. Next, I want to talk about a new tool that addresses different screen sizes and shapes. We know you will start to see many new car displays that have unique curves, insets, and angles that impact the user interface. So, we have an emulator for that too. Developers can now change the emulator UI to match OEM screen designs to help ensure the app works well on real cars without needing to set up a specific OEM emulator or bringing in real cars for testing. And lastly, we have heard your feedback on the need to test on a physical device. And I am really excited to announce that we are releasing a new Android Automotive OS system image for Pixel tablets. This will let you run AOS on a tablet and physically interact with your app as you would on a car screen with Google built in. We are opening this up for early access partners for the purposes of development and testing today, and you can request access by scanning the code on the screen or using the link in the description. Also, check out the code lab called Build a Parked App for Android Automotive OS that we just published to learn more about how to use these tools to test your apps for cars. We covered a lot of new opportunities for you to bring your apps to cars today. With new car app quality tiers, new developer tools, and more categories opening up for developers, it's now easier and faster to bring your apps to cars today for both drivers and passengers. If you're ready to get started, go to g.co/Android for cars and learn more. On behalf of our presenters today and the whole Android for Cars team, thank you for your time. We're excited to partner with you to bring new app experiences to drivers across the globe. See you on the road.